Two artists of the week that we're going to be using our inspiration for is Michiko Kon and Lucas Blaylock. So Michiko Kon creates assemblage with a minimalist background that includes everyday objects, food, and a hint of the memento mori. The memento mori means everything shall die. So it's a little bit more of a darker message, but the inevitability that everything must end. So here are some examples of Michiko's work. You can see that, again, it is a frontal view, but the lighting is a lot more dramatic. And she also uses black and white photography, film photography. So this is a horse, but it's like a contraption made with like fish and bones, and like it has little shoes. So it's a very wacky type of still life. And also, and this one's like a bunny, but there's like fish eyeballs on here and flowers. And so you can see that the usage of black and white and the lighting makes everything pop. And then here's some other ones here too. So go ahead and with your group mates, really just write down in your Chromebooks, what type of techniques does Michiko Kon use? So one, the lighting is like this. The composition is this, angle light is this, and the angle of the photo is this. Go ahead and write that in your Chromebooks, and then this will be your exit slip for the end of class. We're talking about Lucas Blaylock. So Lucas Blaylock pushes the limits of photography on what is shown and what is concealed. He has a heavy hand on post-processing, so through Photoshop and Lightroom, by collaging, erasing, and duplicating his still life setups. And so he takes a lot of time post-processing, which means after he's photographed, manipulating his still lifes. And I'll show you guys what I mean by that in the next one. So here are some of his works. You can see they're still lives. He also uses this crazy pattern, but he photographed these cherries and this banana. But you can see that he used the magic wand, and he also used it like the gradient tool to blend and cut out these strips of wrapping paper, and he put them all over these bananas. So you can see that it's a banana under there, but he obscured it. And so it's a little bit more of a humorous and like funny way of showing and portraying these still lives, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to emphasize the usage of Photoshop in his work. Here's some other ones here. This one is a bunch of like candle holders, but then he like shaded a bunch of shadows in the background. He like cut things out, cut little holes, and so it's a mixture between 3D and 2D, and he's kind of pushing them together. So it's a very interesting way that he's working. It's almost like he's accentuating the mistakes more. And then here's another one here. This one's a cool one too. And then again, what techniques does Lucas Blaylock use? I'll go ahead and give you some time to answer questions 1 through 4. And then towards the end of class, you guys will submit this, and we'll also go over it tomorrow. What you guys will be doing is you'll be creating a modern day still life. And so I labeled here for you the why, the how, and the what. So you'll be compiling items around your house, personal possessions that you feel best represent your identity, culture, values, beliefs, etc. So you are finding items that represent you best. You're going to be creating a still life composition using your items and taking a photograph. And so again, all your items should be cohesive and have purpose and intention. And you'll be turning in one final edited and complete final photograph alongside a written artist statement explaining your purpose, intention, and meaning. And I will give you guys like a template and a rubric once we show up in class. And I will stop here for questions. Any questions? Okay, so next class we will be going more over the logistics. I'll give you guys your template, your rubric to start your artist statement, and start thinking of what items you want to choose around your house, maybe things that you really care about, and start compiling them, because we're going to be photographing and doing some studio time in the next few days. All right, thank you all.